Hey guys, it's Mario here, coming at you with a new video from the gym. And in this video I want to share with you a bunch of updates been going on recently. You're gonna see a rep PR on squats, something I'm really proud of. I've been working hard on the squat in the lean gaining phase, as well as you're gonna see a physique check-in at the end of the video, something that I owe you guys. I mean, every couple of months I make a physique check-in, a little update just so you guys can see all the progress has been made. And I feel like there's been a lot of progress in the lean gaining phase, and that's something I'm super proud of. I mean, coming from that world of perma cutting, always worrying about gaining a little bit of body fat, I certainly gained some body fat, but I also gained a ton of size, strength. I feel great. I feel really good when I eat big, I train big. I train practically every single day, full body training. It is hardcore, but it's 100% worth it. Now, here, you're gonna see a little bit of warm-ups when it comes to squats. I am focused heavily on improving my squat. This is the lift that used to be the lift that I hated the most, and now it's the lift that I really love the most out of all the lifts in the gym. It is kind of a battle between the Bulgarian split squat and the normal squat. So usually the stuff that most people hate, I end up loving. I kind of make myself love it, so I can kind of go through that. And here, this is the last warm-up set on the squat, 120 kg, and it felt really fast, felt really good. And this is an attempt at a PR. And the PR last time with this weight, this is 130 kilos, was 8 repetitions. And I remember when I got that 8 repetitions, it didn't really look that nice. It looked quite ugly, especially the last couple of reps. I was not happy with the form at all. And now it's been a few months since then. It's been a while, and I've been working hard on the squat. I've been really putting in the effort. As you can see here, a lot of patience in the setup. I kind of have my own routine with the setup. As you can see here, I kind of let the bar really dig into my upper back, use the hips to get the bar unracked, and take as minimum steps as necessary. And I'm using a close stance, which is working for my hip anatomy. You won't hit the same squat as me. Like, your squat will not look like mine, most likely, right? And everybody's squat is unique. But some stuff, such as hitting full depth, as your full depth is different than my full depth, but you want to make sure you hit that depth. Make sure to have that tightness there. Make sure that the reps are solid, that you're tight when you're going into that rep. And here I am equal 8 repetitions with a PR, and it felt really good. I felt like I could still keep going. I got one more rep more than the PR. I still felt I had more in me. I went for another one. This one felt easy as well, relatively easy. And then I went for another one, which is the rep 11. I decided to stop it there. Might have been able to grind out a 12, but this was already hardcore. I'm not used to squatting this many reps, and it was really good, something I'm super proud of. And now, here, moving on to pull-ups. This is body weight plus 10 kg, target reps is 12, and I kind of screwed up here because there was a guy squatting before me here in this rack, and it seems like I seemed like I could do the pull-up without the weights hitting the barbell, but it seems like it wasn't enough space, so it kind of screwed up my set here. And then later on I did 2 more sets, and of course the first set is usually the one that is an attempt at a PR. And now here you see a setup when it comes to weighted push-ups. This is something that I usually have to set up myself, so I decided to show you guys how this is done. I just basically put a plate on my back and load up as many plates as needed, and this is a 30 kg. And this was really hard. I was kind of wiped out because of those squats in the beginning, and the workout definitely suffered a little bit because that PR, I was basically aiming at about 9 or 10 repetitions. Then I pulled off 11, and it was really taxing on, and I got a ton of fatigue there. But still, and this was really good. 20 reps with this is solid. Last time I worked with a little bit of a wider grip here with a wider hand position. This time I decided to narrow it a little bit. It was good, feels good. I'm happy with these as well. And then I have a little clip here from in the middle of the workout for you guys. All right, it is halfway through the workout, making some good gains. Those squats wiped me out, but it's good for the quads to get in some of that volume. 11 reps was pretty good. Pretty happy about that. Chest is getting some work done with these push-ups, and now I'm gonna move into some isolation movements, and yeah, time to continue making good gains. Moving on to some leg curls. In this movement, you're gonna notice that I got a different amount of repetitions on the right and on the left side. And this is quite random. I find that sometimes my right side outperforms the left, or vice versa. I don't know exactly how and when it's going to happen. And in this case, it actually is a good idea to place your feet in the middle of the padding on a machine like this, so you make sure that the distance between the machine and your feet is the same, so that helps a lot. I don't know if I did it in this, I don't think I did it as precisely as I should have. And yeah, in general, I mean, there's gonna be some randomness between each side, and that's totally normal. I've experienced that, and you'll see here this workout specifically, my left side for some reason outperformed my right side. And here I'm hitting some reverse Bayesian flies. I've noticed afterwards that I was leaning and bending basically a little bit too much here. I should have put my chest up a little bit more, but it does hit the delts pretty hardcore. I really enjoy this movement. It's kind of a nice balance when we're talking about the bench pressing or general flies, and then you add this in, it really helps to balance out. Now, when we're talking about balances in general, there's a lot of questions usually about muscular imbalances, and a whole bunch of guys seems to be paranoid about this whole issue of imbalances, and I wouldn't say that it's something to worry about if you're just starting out. I see a lot of beginners worrying about it before they even get a year of training under their belt, and it really takes about a year of progressive training to notice which muscle groups are responding well and which aren't. So you want to be sure that there's an actual imbalance if you're specializing, or if you're doing something special, or increasing, decreasing workload or frequency for muscle groups. You want to know what's going on. I mean, my example, arms grow pretty well. I mean, whatever I throw at my arms, they will grow. Glutes grow pretty well as well. So my bicep, tricep, and glutes, I mean, they respond really well to training. My chest, however, on the other hand, it doesn't really respond well. I mean, I have to fight an epic battle for every little gram of progress that I make. And that's something I just got used to, and I just accepted it. It's just the fact, and that's the way it is. So I make sure to make the best out of it. My genetics aren't something I can change, and I will definitely always be growing the most in my arms. And no matter what I do, that's the case. So I just make sure that I'm progressing overall, and eventually you will build a great physique. Now, at the end of this, you're gonna see a physique check-in. Before that, I gotta show you guys a little bit how I do my seated calf raises, because in this gym there is no specific machine to do this, so I have to use the Smith machine. And this is a question I do get a lot, is how do you do that movement when you don't have a machine? Well, this is how. Very simple setup, actually allows for a great progression, because you can just add small plates to the side and it hits the calves really well. And that is about it for this video. Stay here for the physique check-in, and I want to thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments below any questions. Aside from that, again, thanks, and I will see you in the next video. Peace. All right, haven't done a form check in a while. As you guys can see, I put on a little bit of size. Legs are pretty good. Not as lean as I used to be before. Got a little mark here from squatting. Got my squat mark for the day. And yeah, feeling pretty good. Must say, lean bulking has been working really well for me. I've been gaining a lot of strength, a lot of muscle. I'm definitely getting a little bit fatter here, so I will not keep doing this for much longer. I think I'm gonna have to do a mini cut soon, but as long as I can do it, it's pretty good. More arm size as well, shoulders looking good, chest. Really happy with the progress. The glutes, the glutes are the new abs. Get a little bit of action there. It's pretty good. Pretty happy with the results. It is the caveman physique.